All right. Hello, good morning, parents. Welcome to our Edu Parent Pod series, The Importance of Risky Play. And I am a firm believer of risky play, and allow me to share one of the videos of my children. So, let me just share it. Right. So, there you go. I wait for a while. So here, oops, I'm sorry. So there you go. Here, this one. So that one. Oopsie. All right. So yeah. So there you go. So let me just remove it. So there you go. So those are our gross motor skills. And I noticed that my children know how to navigate their own body. And of course, they know if it is safe or not. So, yeah, pero nandun pa rin yung kaba, yung mother's instinct mo na baka kung ano mangyari. Pero I'm still holding myself na this is for them kasi matututo sila to navigate their own body and they know if it is safe. So their parents. So just a reminder na please allow StreamYard so that we can see your comments. And let me introduce my guest for today. And I met her during one of our session of Forest School. That time I was able to talk to her that I wasn't able to talk to her that much because many parents wanted to talk to her. So here she is, the founder of Forest School Philippines. Yeah, so here, so Teacher Shawi.
Hi,
Hello, Teacher
Anna.
Shawi. Yes, hello. Yeah, finally, nagkita ulit tayo.
Oo nga. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, thank you, Teacher Shawi. Now, Teacher, again, thank you for being here with me, and I really appreciate it. So, Teacher Shawi, before anything else, what is your purpose in doing Forest School? Kasi kilala ka namin as Forest School founder. So, yeah.
I love that question kasi
Mm-hmm.
yun talaga yung punot simula ng Forest School Philippines. So,
Mm-hmm.
I have a day job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping out with a family business. So we provide cable TV and internet into several towns dito sa Ilocos Sur,
Mm-hmm.
in La Union, Pangasinan,
Mm-hmm.
Tarlac, and even in Cavite. That's why I was
Ah,
relocated.
really?
Oo, that's why I was relocated in Tagaytay,
Mm-hmm.
since 2014. But
Mm-hmm.
then so even though I have a day job, I ano ba, I felt dissatisfaction, unsatisfaction, or yung unfulfillment na parang sabi ko, at parang wala naman akong na accomplish, or parang I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not leaving a dent in
Mm-hmm.
the world. That's why I search kasi parang I work, I come home, and then
Mm-hmm.
parang walang joy, walang lukso sa
Mm-hmm.
puso. That's why I
Alright.
searched, and the search
Mhm.
led me to the three things I loved, which is
Mhm.
outdoors, nature,
Yeah. Mhm.
education, and children. So
Mm.
nung na-discover ko yung tatlong yon, sabi ko, okay, paano ko siya pagsasama-samahin? What will I do for these
Mhm.
three to marry together, and
Mhm.
for me to find fulfillment and
Mhm.
purpose?
Mhm.
That's when I found Forest School. Kaya sabi ko,
Wow.
no, the first time I saw it, it's a Facebook post, and I
Mhm.
saw how kindergartens were using knives,
Yeah.
tapos
Mhm.
nasa gubat sila. O, di ba?
Yes. Oo, yes.
Sabi ko, yun yung gusto ko. So
Yeah.
I felt
Mhm.
na that's how it led me to my purpose, which is really to help people, help children uncover their gifts and their
Mm-hmm.
talents so that
Mm-hmm.
they can share it to the world.
Yes, I agree with that, Teacher Shawi. Kasi do you believe na ako kasi nung bata ako, I'm afraid na madapa kasi lagi nga ako
Mhm.
nasasabi na don't run fast, ganyan. Pero right now, I'm being subtle with my children. Parang
Yes.
go lang, run fast, okay lang. Pero since malapit dito yung mother-in-law ko, pag nakita nila na my children are running, sasabihin, oh, dahan-dahan, baka manapa, ganyan. So, ano nga ba ang risky play? What
Okay.
is risky play, Teacher Shawi?
Yeah. So, risky play is yung natural desire ng mga bata. It's still
Mm.
play, laro pa rin yun. But,
Yeah.
ano sila it's their way of trying out new things na hindi
Mm-hmm.
nila alam yung outcome. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
most of the time, this type of play will cause them it brings them fun. It brings them exhilaration. It gives
Mm-hmm.
them joy, excitement. But at the
Yes.
same time, there is a feeling of being scared.
Yeah.
That's why when you ask them, "Oh, this is fun," and then later on,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also scared.
Yes.
So that's how you classify yung risky play.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pero, yeah. Pero Teacher Shawi, alam mo, I noticed sa sarili ko na when my children are playing risky play, parang ako pa yung mas takot eh.
yes,
Yeah, parang instead of them, parang hindi ko sila nakikitaan ng takot. Yeah.
oo,
So, yes, and to tell you, my son, nakakaakit na siya sa amin dito sa taas when he was 9 months old, unassisted.
wow,
Na I
wow.
am so scared. Pero nung nakita ko yung husband ko na wala lang, kalmado lang siya. Parang, okay, sige. Sige.
Mhm.
So let's be calm na nga. Ganun.
Ano kasi yun so it's built in among kids, they are
Yeah.
craving for it.
Yes.
Although wala talaga silang intention to harm themselves, but
Mm-hmm.
they're craving for it because it's a way for them to test yung limits nila. And
Yes.
so that when they do it, when they're engaged in risky play,
Mm-hmm.
so two things will happen. Either they
Mm-hmm.
will succeed na,
Mm-hmm.
wow, nakapag-monkey bars ako na hindi ako
Yeah.
nahulog. So that
Mm-hmm.
brings them self-confidence,
Yes.
it builds their self-esteem. On the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, kapag
Mm-hmm.
yung opposite naman yung nangyari, na gumitiw sila, nalaglag sila, what it does is it teaches them naman resilience na
Yeah.
if you don't react negatively, then
Mm-hmm.
they will just say, again, let me try again. You know,
Yes.
hindi sila parang mabibitbit na nila yung attitude na yon na hindi sila mag-quit until they feel they have accomplished something.
Yes, I agree, Teacher Shawi. Kasi, yun nga, ay syempre makaka-relate ako kasi yung daughter ko. Like, nung before, di ba, I told you before na she's been doing the monkey bars. Una,
Mm.
hindi niya pa talaga kaya. And yun nga, through repetition, nung nagawa niya na, I saw her face na she's so happy na finally she did it. Pero Teacher Shawi, ang kapalit lang yung paltos niya sa kamay.
Oo.
Yeah, but it's okay. Tapos,
It's okay.
again, yeah, it's okay. Tapos again, kapag, for example, nagkamali siya, sasabihin niya, again.
O, di ba?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And ito pa, Teacher Shao, hindi ko alam, I don't know if our house is safe ba or
Mm.
is it built for a risky play. Kasi yesterday, they're climbing sa window namin. And ako, syempre, sobrang kampante ako na I am cooking. And there, nandun sila, umaakit sila sa window. So parang, wait lang, what will I do?
Is the window, parang ano ba yun? Nasa second
May
floor,
grill.
third floor,
No, sa
or
baba.
ground? Okay. May
Yeah.
grills naman.
With grills.
Okay, so kung
With grills.
sakaling bumitaw, mahulog, may sasalo
Mm.
naman. Or hindi naman siya masushoot sa labas.
Hindi naman siya masushoot sa labas, teacher, but it's our floor.
Mm.
Yeah. So parang, okay. Anyway, so again, another thing, Teacher Shawi, what are the benefits of risky play sa
Mhm.
children?
Okay. When I answer that question, I usually do the opposite.
Alright,
So,
alright, alright. So,
oo,
okay, so
so parang
yeah.
instead of telling you the benefits, I will
Mm-hmm.
tell you the dangers if you do not
Oh,
allow your kids to
alright.
be engaged in risky play. So,
Mm.
um,
So
if
yeah.
if you're being or if you're being overprotective, what
Mm-hmm.
happens are unang-una, yung sa katawan ng mga bata.
Mm-hmm.
So, kasi usually very physical ang ano ang risky play eh. Tulad
Oh,
nga
yeah.
ng nabanggit mo, aakyat ng puno
Mm-hmm.
or aakyat ng monkey bars, tapos
Mm-hmm.
sasabit, tapos aakyat din
Mm-hmm.
sa grill. So it's very
Yes.
physical. Now, if you keep on stopping them, if you say, wag, baka mahulog
Mm-hmm.
ka.
Yeah.
So, 'pag hindi sila umakyat, hindi nila mama-master yung physical body nila. So, hindi
Mm-hmm.
ma-develop yung gross motor skills,
Mm-hmm.
coordination, balance. So, what
Mm-hmm.
will happen is that they will become clumsy and they
Yeah.
will be prone to accidents or
Mm-hmm.
injuries. Kasi
Yeah.
hindi nila kabisado eh. So,
Yes.
that's the first danger if you do
Mm-hmm.
not allow risky play.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all is they will become fearful.
Mm-hmm.
So, yung mental health naman nila affected. Kasi
Yeah.
kapag lagi nating sinasabing, "Wag ka umakyat," then what will
Yeah.
happen is that they will always be afraid
Mm-hmm.
and mabibitbit nila yon. So,
Yes.
what it does is it'll cause stress sa kanila. They will be
Mm-hmm.
prone to phobia and
Mm-hmm.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And pangatlo is that they will be, ano ba to, yung hindi nila ma-master din yung pag-take ng risks in real life. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
kung play pa nga lang, hindi na nila alam mag-assess ng risks, how much
Mm-hmm.
more pag lumaki sila? Or what if they
Yes.
get bullied? Or what if they get
Mm-hmm.
pressured into drugs or sex?
Mm-hmm.
And they will not know kung ano yung mga risk and they will not know how to
Mm-hmm.
decide or how to think. Kasi
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
laging laging nandyan si mommy or si daddy na nagbabawal sa kanila. So,
Yeah.
all in all, um, what they hear is that uh, unang-una, you are not capable. So it undermines their confidence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else? They also hear that you always need me, your mom or your teacher, to navigate this world. So
Mm-hmm.
yung independence din nila na-undermine. And
Mm-hmm.
that the world is dangerous. So that,
Mm-hmm.
alam mo yun, parang bit-bit nila lagi yung takot. And
Mm-hmm.
matatakot na sila na to take risks. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be more dangerous for them. So
Yeah.
yun yung danger. So pag binaliktad mo yun naman
Mm-hmm.
yung benefit. So if you allow, di ba?
Yeah.
So if you allow
Mm-hmm.
them to take risks, then
Mm-hmm.
your child will be confident. Your child
Mm-hmm.
will learn independence na
Mm-hmm.
hindi laging tumatakbo, "Mami, anong gagawin ko? Mami, anong susuotin ko? Mami,
Yeah.
samahan mo naman ako." Gano'n.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
yung resilience na, 'di
Mm-hmm.
ba, we always hear resilience or grit na sinasabi
Mm-hmm.
ng mga successful entrepreneurs, ng mga
Yeah.
leaders na
Mm-hmm.
kailangan. Lalo na
Mm-hmm.
sa ngayong pandemya na parang, everyone doesn't know what will happen, 'di ba? Those
Yeah.
are the skills or those are the benefits that your children will
Mm-hmm.
have if you allow risky play.
Wow, thank you, Teacher Xiaoyu. I have another question. Like, yes, what if they are more into risky play? How about their academics naman? Can we
Ah,
combine those?
Okay, I think what risky play does is more on the attitude or more on the outlook ng bata.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
going back doon sa tatlong values, dun sa tatlong benefits, confidence, independence, and resilience. So it can be translated to the attitude towards academics. Kasi for
Mm-hmm.
example, itatranslate mo naman sa academics, mag-aaral siya, let's say, ng math or ng literacy. If he accomplishes if he makes a mistake over something, pero bit-bit niya yung value ng resilience, edi, again! Ganun lang yun, di ba? So, bit-bit niya
Yeah.
lang yun. And I think that is your recipe for success. Yung attitude mo towards failure. And even yun nga, yung confidence mo sa sarili mo na, kaya ko to. Diba?
Yeah.
Kaya kong aralin tong math na to. Kahit na ilang
Alright.
beses ka mag-fail.
Okay, so can I do more risky play kesa sa academics?
It's really up to the parents.
Alright.
Oo, it's
Okay.
really up to the parents kasi at the end of the day, ikaw talaga yung somehow you will be the one setting up your child for success.
Yeah.
Siguro a better question will be, who do you look up to? And then when you look at your role model, what are the qualities they have? Are they good academically? Or are they resilient? Or are they confident?
Alright. Alright.
Meron akong shinare kahapon doon sa group ni memes.
Memes.
Sa isang
Yes.
Facebook group,
Yeah.
the what's Play Daily. Yeah. I'm not sure if you remember that part where I said, what do kids, problem solvers, social disruptors, entrepreneurs, leaders have in common? It's the willing to take risks. So if idol mo, if idol mo ang mga entrepreneurs, if idol mo ang mga social disruptors, then I think the quality that you have to hone your child to develop is the willingness to take risk. Yun.
Right. I agree, Teacher Shawi. Now, Teacher Shawi, what are your advice to the parents? So,
Okay.
yeah.
So, unang-una, laging question kasi dyan when it comes to risks is yung safety. So, for me, you set up a safe space. Parang dalawang categories yun eh. First is yung emotional safety. You create an emotionally safe place for your child to take risks. So, ibig sabihin nun, you give your child permission na umakyat, mahulog, madapa, magasgasan without you being dramatic or without you being magagalitin. So, you just give your child permission. So, there are 3 F's, yung allow your child to fall, allow your child to fail, and allow your child to be frustrated. So,
Alright.
that's how
Fall,
you
fail, and frustrated.
that's how you'll support yung emotionally safe space. And instead of saying, baka mahulog ka dyan, bumaba ka na dyan. You try to, we have this 17-second rule na bago ka magsalita, itiko mo muna bibig mo. You step back.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that, Teacher Shawi. Kasi, yeah, most of the time, I am holding myself talaga. Like, you can see me na, okay, sige. So, parang, okay. Pero, I think, being, pag shut your mouth na lang. Kasi, it's for your kids.
Yes.
Parang, if makita mo naman na they are okay, then go lang. Yeah.
Ayun. Although I understand from the point of view of parents na talagang it's very scary. Yun nga, yung nasabi mo nga kanina, mas parang mas takot ka pa na magulang kaysa sa kaysa sa anak mo, di ba? But then when that happens, you just go back, okay, will it be beneficial for my kid or will it be more dangerous if I do not let him engage in risky play? Yon. So, if you're scared naman, or parang if it's the first time that you will allow your child to engage in risky play, then it's okay na malapit ka lang. So, for example, kung first time to ha, as in, hindi mo pa siya nakita or hindi mo pa siya inallow before, but you're willing now to allow your child to go great heights or play in great speed, you can be in close proximity, malapit ka sa bata para in case na malaglag, you will be ready to catch your child. So, simula lang yon. And then later on, as your child progress, pwede ka nang umatras ng umatras.
Alright. Yes. Yes. I agree. Nasubukan ko din yon. Before, as kay Lucas, sobrang lapit ko lang, Teacher Shawi. Kasi we have this, yung parang pang-climb, incline, so gross motor din namin. It's a climbing area. So si Lucas, love niya din na umakyat doon. Pero nung baby pa talaga siya, as in, nakatabi ako sa kanya o kaya I'm holding his sando. Pero ngayon, comfortable na ako na, okay, I let you go.
O, diba?
Yes.
And also, I guess yung feeling, and also, I guess, you can also support through, antag dito, yung language na ginagamit natin.
Yeah.
So, pag nandun na sila, instead of saying, be careful, what you can say is, do you feel safe?
Yeah.
Para alam mo rin kung anong nararamdaman nila, kung super scared na or super afraid na. Minsan, like in the case of my pamangkin who's 2 years old, sasabihin niya, help, tita! Pero pag titignan mo siya, walang katakot-takot sa mukha niya.
Oo nga. And yes, teacher. And I agree din na, yung daughter ko, parang, whenever she asked me if it's okay, parang titignan niya yung eyes ko pa, or yung facial expression ko, kung okay lang ba talaga. Parang they knew if it's okay or if it's not. So parang, hindi naman a lot of faking, parang, okay, kalmado lang na itsura. Kasi she knew. Kasi she knew na if I'm not okay, sasabihin niya, sige mami, wag na lang. Parang gano'n. So, most of the time, grabe. So, grabe yung practice na ng mukha ko sa pagiging okay.
Sa pagiging kalmado, di ba?
Yes, sa pagiging kalmado na kahit deep inside, medyo kinakabahan ako. Yeah.
That's actually one of the things that you can do na inner work talaga eh.
Yeah.
Dapat you yourself, you're calm na para hindi mo matransfer yung fear. Kasi minsan, kahit na wala ka sinasabi, pero kung ninenervyos ka na, somehow the kids feel it.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree.
So you have to be calm yourself.
Yes. Oo.
So yun yun yung emotional space. So yung physical naman, so aside from, sorry, hindi natin napag-usapan earlier, but I will just want to quickly run through yung example ng risky play.
Yeah.
So there's a Norwegian professor, her name is Ellen Sandseter. Siya yung nagbanggit, so siya yung nag-study about the types of risky play that are commonly found or that you can observe in kids. So first is great heights, second is great speed, third is dangerous tools, fourth is dangerous elements, five is getting into the unknown, and six is yung mock aggression. So example, great heights, yun na yung umaakyat. Okay, akyat sa hagdan, akyat sa monkey bars, and so on. Anything na mataas. Pangalawa, great speed. So either tumatakbo sila ng sobrang bilis na may possibility na madapa, di ba? Another example of great speed is when they swing very fast, na minsan nakakakaba rin yun. Another great speed naman is when they are, for example, they're riding a bike, tapos pwedeng mag-bump into something, na hindi nila mapigilan yung breaks. Third type of risky play is dangerous dangerous tools. So ito yung mga tools like knives, scissors, or lagare, or the other
Screwdriver in
mga
my case.
screwdriver, yes, na pwedeng maka-harm or injure sa kanila. Fourth is yung dangerous elements. Ito naman yung, for example, when you're outdoors, water, fire, cliff, ganyan. So water is if you're in a waterfalls or nasa beach, ang possibility nun, ang risk nun is drowning. Yung fire naman is when you're cooking sa kitchen or pag nag-set up ka ng campfire. Syempre, ang risk doon is them getting burnt. And yung when you're on a cliff, bangin. So ang possibility or risk nun is yung risk na malaglag. Okay? So that's dangerous element. Number 5 type of risky play is going into the unknown or yung possibility na mawala sila. I'm not sure if you've tried probably in urban settings, kunyari pupunta kayo sa mall, tapos tatakbo siya ng malayo, tapos yung hindi niya na alam.
Hindi ko pa nasusubukan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hindi kayo ma-mall.
But I'll try. Pero I can do it here in front of ours. Pero alam na nila eh. They know it.
Kabisado na.
Yeah.
I think yung yung for them, yung going into the unknown, yung possibility na hindi mo siya mahanap. An example also is yung, kunyari, yung tagu-taguan. Diba? If ilang taon na si Lucas?
Lucas is turning 2.
Okay.
Yeah, we're playing tagu-taguan. Hide and
Oo,
seek.
di ba parang tuwang-tuwa? Yung may ganun feeling. Oo, parang ang babaw, pero tuwang-tuwa siya.
Yes.
Example of risky play. Kasi yung, it's a possibility na, magtatago ako, makikita ba ako ng mommy ko? Or ni Kizzy, ganon. So, it's the fear of getting, or parang yung concept of getting lost. Ganyan.
Alright, okay.
And the last example is yung mock aggression. So, or yung, kung minsan, I'm not sure if it happened na sa mga anak mo, that they sometimes push each other. Pero, wala naman silang intention na saktan yung isa't isa, but just to, yung playfully magtulakan.
Yeah. Actually,
it brings them fun, but it's also scary for them.
Alright. So those are the examples of risky play, or those are the factors of risky play.
Those are the 6 types.
Six types of
risky play that you can observe na ginagawa ng anak mo. So when you spot it, alam mo, okay, this is an example of risky play.
Alright, okay.
So now, going back, ang haba, no? Yes, going back to your question. Umikot na. Yung creating a safe space. So,
it's like yes space sa Montessori.
What do you call it? Sorry?
Yes space or prepared environment.
Okay.
Yung without saying no, or ganun ba yun?
I'm not sure. Medyo parang general lang kasi yung knowledge ko about Montessori hindi in-depth. So,
okay.
So what you will do, like in terms of physical space, you just ensure na ang training ko kasi parang pang outdoors you just ensure na walang mga trip hazards, for example, or wala silang maaapakan ng mga broken glass, or walang animal poop na pwede nilang maapakan, mga ganon. And aside from that, in terms of dangerous tools naman, I think this is applicable, like for you, if you allow your kids to help out in the kitchen. So in forest school, we call it tool talk. So you introduce it to your child by modeling or setting an example. For example, sabihin mo, this is a knife, this is not a toy, this is a tool for cutting knives. And then you illustrate, you demonstrate how you use the knife. So, yun yung examples on how to set a physically safe na space with regards to the types of risky play.
Wow, thank you, Teacher Shawi. Yes, also nagpa-practice din kami sa kitchen with my son. Si Lucas, nung napansin niya na si Ate Casey niya is doing the chopping of the vegetables, siya din, he wants to do it. So,
Oh,
pero that time parang, oh, wait lang. Pero since okay, kaya niya naman, edi go. I'll allow
yeah.
him. Kasi kung hindi, parang hindi ko ba kaya? Ganun, parang yun yung nasa isip ko, Teacher Shawi, na if hindi ko siya i-allow during that time, so nasa isip niya, kahit young age pa lang siya na, maybe I'm not capable of doing this. Wag na
Yes.
lang. Diba?
Yeah.
Hindi na lang niya susubukan the next time. Diba? So, yeah. So, thank you, Teacher Shawi, for that.
Welcome.
Yeah. And parents, if you have any questions, just type on the comment below and we will answer it. All right. So teacher Shawi will answer it.
Oo, sure, why not? If you're catching this on replay, okay lang.
And if you don't have any question yet na lang, babalikan na lang namin yan. So, Teacher Shawi, thank you so much. Thank you again. And thank you, parents, for being there, for being here with us. And remember, you can teach your children and you are the best teacher for your for your children. And allow them to play risky play. Allow them to play risk or allow them to take risks. And again, thank you, Teacher Shawi. Thank you, parents. See you next Saturday for another pod series. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye!